Today I want to talk to you guys about how to build an actually satisfying smoothie. A lot of people I work with, they make a smoothie maybe with like just fruit and water, and it doesn't satisfy them. They're hungry again in an hour, and that makes sense because, for something to really satisfy you, you need to have a protein and a fat. So I'm going to teach you how to build a satisfying smoothie using those two factors. So the first thing I want to touch on is the protein. This first protein powder is the organic protein and greens. I really like this protein powder. It's got clean ingredients, no fake sugars, and it tastes really, really good. I prefer the vegan plant-based option. And the other protein powder that I wanted to recommend to you guys is the Ancient Nutrition bone broth protein. Bone broth is very good for your gut health. You guys know I've touched on gut health and how important it is, but also the collagen in here is really great for hair, skin, and nails, and there's no added sugars, so you're getting additional benefits to all the other great powerful nutrients that are going to be included in your smoothie. Now for the fat, you can use a variety of different fats. I like to use peanut butter or almond butter. You could also use avocado, coconut oil, or flaxseed oil, whatever you prefer, but I think this gives it a really yummy taste. Now next, I like to add some kind of green to it, and I think that they blend better when they're frozen. So today I have some frozen kale. You could do frozen spinach, whatever you like. I've done arugula in there. It didn't taste the best. I like kale or spinach personally. For a little antioxidant and fiber boost, I like to add mixed berries. They taste great and they're really good for you, and they're low sugar too. And then for some added sweetness, I tend to add just half of a frozen banana. Once again, I like it frozen, gives it a better texture. It's really there for sweetness and fiber, but if you're someone who's watching your blood sugar, you can definitely leave the banana out. And then to kind of make it all smooth and creamy and delicious, I choose some sort of milk. I either use oat milk or almond milk. You could use regular milk if you want, but the key is we're not using, a juice or a sorbet or any of those type of things that you kind of tend to see a lot of smoothie shops use. So let's get to it and make our healthy, satisfying smoothie. All right, so let's get started on making our smoothie. I'm gonna start by adding about a half cup of oat milk. You can always add more, but I like adding it first so that my powder doesn't stick to the bottom of my blender. So I'm gonna do 1 scoop of protein powder, which is about, the serving size for this is actually 2 scoops. Typically, it's only 1 scoop for serving. So that's about 21 grams of protein right there. Next, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of peanut butter. Usually I would actually use a tablespoon to measure this out because I love peanut butter and I can get a little out of control on it, but today we're just gonna use a spoon. Okay. Add the greens. I usually just add like a handful, but I'm just gonna eyeball it. That looks pretty good. Now for the bananas, I usually just buy a bundle of bananas and freeze them in little plastic baggies. These are sliced. So normally I use half of a banana, but here I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. And last but not least, the berries. So a half cup of berries. Get all of our good antioxidants, kill off all those free radicals. These are so good for us. All right. This texture looks pretty good to me. So this is the final product. Very good.